Hi everybody, I'm just jumping on here today to share with you a little bit about how having an author plan actually changed my writing life. So if you haven't heard, I'm actually launching a program called the author planning. It launches on July 1st, so I just wanted to jump on and share a little bit about that. So stick around to the end of the video so that you can find out more about that if that is something that you're interested in, creating an author plan for you to have writing success. So let's dive in. How having an author plan changed my life. The first thing, it helped me to get clarity about what I wanted to create for my writing life, because a lot of times I kind of had an idea of what I wanted to do, what I wanted to achieve, but I really hadn't sort of written it down beyond being published. I hadn't really created a plan or gotten clear about what that specifically looked like. And once I did, it really helped me to have a clear idea of what I wanted to have for my writing life. So that is the first way that it really changed my writing life. The second thing is that it helped me to identify the accountability and the support that I would need, because a lot of times I tried to do it on my own. I tried to go forward, and I really struggled because I didn't have that support that I needed. I didn't have the accountability that I needed, whether that was the accountability to actually finish writing my books or whether it was the accountability to go through with completing the tasks that I needed in order to keep moving my writing life forward. So that's another way that having a plan really helped me to improve my writing life. The third way was it helped me to identify the skills that I needed to focus on and develop in order to achieve success. Because let's face it, sometimes as writers, we focus on just, becoming better writers, which is a great thing, but there's a lot more around that when it comes to building an author career. That means things like marketing, that means things like having, knowing how to run a business, because being an author is like having a business. So having a plan and recognizing, okay, this is what I want to achieve. These are the skills that I'm going to need to develop in order to achieve that success. So that really helped me when I had that written into my author plan. The next thing is that having a plan helped me to create how I was going to write and publish my books. And what I mean by that is basically I created a schedule for myself to say, okay, how long does it actually take me to write a book? How does all of the elements of writing, editing, going out to beta readers, publishing, marketing, all of those elements, what was that timeline? Because that really helped me to be able to know that, okay, it's going to take me approximately this time to launch a book. I need to book my editors at this point. So it really helped me to map out from start to finish how I was going to actually launch my books. And that made a huge difference because there's a lot of moving parts in between that, and knowing how they all kind of work together really helps me to figure out how I'm going to actually launch my books each year. So that is how an author plan really helped me to have writing success. The other thing is having an author plan helped me with, is that it really helped me to gain confidence and to grow a stronger mindset. Because let's face it, whether you're writing the book, or whether you're trying to market your book, or whether you're just trying to figure out, okay, how am I going to get this book out into the world? That takes a lot. And having a plan in place and knowing what those steps were really helped me to gain confidence that, I could do this. I had a plan. And that really helped me with building a strong mindset, so that I wasn't focused on what I couldn't do, because I had a map of what I could do and that I needed to do in order to achieve what I wanted for my writing life. So that was another way that having an author plan really helped my writing life. The next way that it helped was it helped me to identify the strategies to actually market and promote my book. Whew. And this is a tough one, because marketing, as you well know, is like a moving target. It's always constantly changing. However, there are sort of core strategies that I knew that I felt comfortable doing and that I could do in order to be able to market my book. Not always successfully, to be honest, because like I said, it's a moving target. But there were and are strategies that I use that really helped me to be able to sell my books and continue to sell my books. So that is another way that having an author plan and having those strategies really helps my writing life. Last but certainly not least is it really helped me identify my roadblocks. So basically things that I knew that over time kept me from being able to finish writing my books or whatever it was within my writing life that was stopping me having success. Having that author plan really helped me to identify those roadblocks, because I was able to look at, okay, what hasn't worked? What has stopped me, and being able to identify a solution for those roadblocks so that I know, okay, this is what stopped me in the past. What can I do to avoid that going forward? And that is actually something that I look at every year, because let's face it, our roadblocks as our author writing life progresses, those roadblocks will change. So having that as part of my author plan really helps to make a difference. Another part of that are routines and habits that I have. Having routine and habits that I need in order to have writing success. Because let's face it, there are habits and routines that we need, whether it's habits that we need like writing regularly or having a marketing plan in place. Those are habits, and putting those things in place on a regular basis, having systems, having processes. Those are all things that are important to as part of your writing life for writing success, because those habits and routines are things that can be part of either your writing life, your personal life, your professional life. Those habits help to create structure in order for you to be able to implement your writing life in your life overall, and vice versa. And when I had that and had those systems, those habits, those routines in place, it really helps me to be able to focus on writing and finishing my books, focus on marketing, whatever it is as far as my habits and routines go. Those are all things that I build into my author plan, and really helps me to have writing success. So on to what I was saying about my author plan program that is coming up. I'm offering 2 options this year. The first one is an online program for those of you who are do-it-yourselfers and just need the information and they can dive in there and get it done themselves. I'm also offering a one-to-one option, and this is more for writers who perhaps don't really know how to go about planning out their writing life and what to do and what those steps are. So that's an option. I'll work with you one-on-one to help you to create your own personal plan. So what is a writing author or author planning? And that basically is I help you to create all the steps within, sorry, it's my cat scratching at the wall for some strange reason. Your author planning is basically your plan that you create. It's broken into 3 parts, which is reflect, plan, and act. And within reflect is where you look at what you've tried to do in the past, what's worked, what hasn't worked, and then we look at creating the plan. How are we going to, everything that goes into creating your actual author plan. And then act is where we create the roadmap based on your plan to help you actually step by step figure out how you're going to achieve that writing life that you want to create for yourself. So I'm going to leave the link to that program below so that you can check it out for yourself. If you have any comments, please leave them in the video and I will be happy to answer those for you. If not, you can reach out to me directly and I'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. I'm also going to be doing some other videos that are going to be basically answering any possible questions that have come up about the program itself, and also give you an opportunity to ask me any questions live as I'm talking more and diving more into what the program actually offers you as far as planning your author life. All right, so thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you in the group. Bye. Or see you in the next video.